Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I'm glad you're here. Today I have for you a routine that is a simple and easy 10-minute yoga routine for the core. So this is for anyone who would like to strengthen and tone and tighten your abs and core, and it's also good if you've had any kind of injury or you've overtrained your abs and you cannot really do the regular ab training or core training. These are simple yet effective exercises that target your core, including your lower back, glutes, your upper thighs, and everything. So making sure that instead of doing one muscle specific movements that may cause any kind of excessive stress, these are overall core poses or postures that will help you strengthen, tighten and tone the area. So after breathing, grounding ourselves and setting our intention for this practice, we'll lie down and gently bring on your back and gently bring your knees to your chest and stay there. So make sure you're breathing, check in with your body, check in with your breath, and check in with your mind that you're here and present. Also feel free to adjust if you feel any discomfort in your back or where you're holding your hip flexors. Just adjust yourself. Now here you'll notice I'm holding my legs close to my chest, and there's a gentle pressure that is there on the core. So make sure we're engaging our hips, part of the core, our thighs, our core, our abs, our back. So stay there and breathe, and remember to check in with your body for any discomfort. Now put your feet down and keep the knees bent and just take a few moments of breathing. Ground and center yourself in the practice. And again, pull your knees close to the chest, holding it close and tight, engaging your core. So this is also, it is effective if you've had any kind of strain or sprain in the lower back and you really cannot tax it too much. Since you're on your back, your knees are bent, there your lower back is supported, there is no excessive strain or stress. So these postures, these movements, these poses could also be an effective way for you to target your core without straining yourself further, without straining your lower back. Gently let your feet go. Keep feet on the ground. And again, a few moments of breathing to center. And then for the next stage in this, just bring your knees close to your chest. So now your hands are on your sides and we are no longer holding on to our knees. And now you will see that this is a significant change, because with the hands no longer being used to hold the knees back, your core is going to do all the work to keep your legs and your core and your feet in balance. Now if you see your body and your mind and your breath, they have to come together and stay engaged. And that is why often these practices and these yoga flows and these routines are so effective. because they go beyond just the body, they go beyond just the mind, they bring in all three elements. And feet down, and you will notice that your core is engaged, and you will slowly feel the heat, the burn in your core as you utilize it to keep yourself stable and balanced and keeping your feet up. After a few moments of, again, this pause for stillness, to check in with our body, to check in with our mind, to make sure that we are breathing, we go back to the posture, hands on the sides with palms facing downwards on the floor, and the knees as close to the chest as you can. Now these poses, again, what they do is they kind of gently nudge your body to use the core in a very effective way, in a very non-threatening, in a very non-stressful way. So you do end up using the core quite a bit, and if you're doing the exercise, you'll notice it and you'll feel it yourself. You'll feel your thighs, your hips, your core, your abs, your back all engaged, and your body is going to let you know that it's working. So without excessive crunches, without doing excessive movements that often can be overtiring. Now feet on the ground. Before we move on to the next pose, we'll take again a few moments to just breathe in, check in with ourselves, and it's important to bring ourselves back. The mind tends to wander. We often don't pay attention to our breath, and those are the times when we can make mistakes with our body, or maybe we are going to move in a way that may or may not be great. So when you bring your mind back to the practice, when you bring your body back, what happens is, with your mind, body and breath all as one, you're focused, and that is one of the best things ever. Okay, now we'll just straighten our legs up and hold on to them. And here also you'll notice that you're holding on to your legs, your core, your thighs, your abs, your lower back, and everything is engaged. You're using those muscles in a very, very different way. And on the other hand, you're also using your arms and your back. Make sure you're breathing. Pay attention to your core, to each and every part of your body. With every breath that you take in and you take out, gently allow yourself to pay attention to each and every part of your body. Check in with your legs, with your feet, with your back, with your abs, with your arms, with your upper body, with your head. Be aware, be present. Okay, feet down, and again, between poses, this pause is supposed to help you get back to the practice. And we'll go back, feet up, and we'll hold them straight with our hands. Breathe in and out. Make sure that your lower back is fully relaxed and supported as you are lying on your back. No excessive strain. Often if you're straightening the leg too much, you feel a certain pull or a strain on your lower back. Feel free to bend your knees a bit. That can ease you up. because we don't want to force, we don't want to stress any part excessively or cause any injury. Feet on the mat, knees bent as we breathe in and out. Checking in with our mind, body, and breath. Okay, now for the next stage of this, we'll just straighten our legs and raise them straight up. Hands this time down at our sides, palms facing downwards. Now here as well, a few seconds perhaps, depending on how let's say regular you are with working out or with your yoga practice or whatever it is that you do, you will start to feel a certain burn in your core, in your abs, and you will realize that even simple moves that look easy from the outside often can give a very, very good workout. And feet down, take a few moments to breathe so that there is balance between stillness and movement. After a few moments of breathing, we'll go back, legs straight up, hands down at the sides, palms facing down, and we allow ourselves to pay attention to our intention for this practice of working, of strengthening, of nourishing, of tightening, of toning our core. We pay attention to our breathing, making sure that we are not holding our breath. And we also pay attention to our body, not to cause any excessive pain or any injury. And to our mind as we bring it back to our practice, to our body, to our breath, every time it wanders, as it often will. And as we come to the end of the practice, I thank each and every one of you who's here watching. And I hope you found this useful. And towards the end of the practice, you can choose to lie down in Shavasana and take a few moments of rest before going ahead. And thank you for being here, and have a blessed day and a blessed life ahead. Thank you.